Joseph and his brothers. We remember that story. Yeah. We remember the story about the guy, his brother Joseph, that had this coat of many colors. Well, this is the story that we're dealing with, starting in Genesis. We know what happened. We know about the jealousy. We know that Joseph, and I'm skipping through here. So if I'm not, we just skip through and get to the discussion on this. We know that Joseph had a special gift. We know he had a gift that he could interpret dreams. Is that correct? He could interpret dreams. Remember, he was one of the special fellows that if he was in my household, remember I have a set of triplet brothers on one side and a set of twin sisters on the other side. Identical triplet brothers, fraternal twin sisters. And I was the youngest boy in the group. Now, I can relate to being that because I had a characteristic that matched Joseph. Joseph was a tattletale. Is that right? Yeah. All right. I got that same characteristic because I knew that one, I was the youngest and I was the baby. And so therefore, it was three, always three, and there's always two. I was the only oddball that stuck out. And so I knew that if I would tell on either the boys, all three would get a whooping. If anything ever happened with the girl, them two would get a whooping. But then they would always tag up on me because I was the oddball out. So we know the story about this boy. He had this coat. He was a favorite boy, and jealousy ran through the household. They wanted to basically kill him, but they said, no, let's not kill him. Let's throw him where? In a little hole, right? All right, goes there. They want to sell him off to slavery. Is that right? He gets down on his luck. The Bible says that Joseph wasn't just any type of boy. The Bible referred to him as a nice-looking fellow. He wasn't no ruddy guy. He was a nice-looking fellow. Matter of fact, he was so nice. I may be skipping through the story a little bit, but you all said y'all know the story. He was so nice-looking that Potiphar's wife started flirting with Joseph. Potiphar's wife started flirting with him almost to the point of saying, hey man, I want you into the baby. Let's go. Joseph, he rejects this temptation. He rejects it not, and I like the way the book talks about the story because the book says not because Joseph knew anybody in the kingdom. It wasn't because he knew nobody that he rejected her proposal, because he was a stranger to the land. So it wasn't like he had any of his homeboys going to come out of the house and they would see him, you know what I mean? He could have did what he was going to do and it would have been all love. It wasn't the fact that Potiphar's wife would have probably said something because she was one that made the proposition. So it would have been all love if he went in, but the book declares that he did not say anything or he didn't take her up on her proposal because of his love for God. Y'all read chapter 1? Yeah. All right. So that's what happened. So she came back and asked again, hey man, come on, I got a nice little California king. It's comfortable and my maids took care of it. The pillow's been fluffed and let's do what we need to do. He rejected it again. And the problem was, and we face this stuff right now, I want to come up to you reject this thing, it's going to be an issue because I'm so fine, there's no rejection. You are not rejecting me because I'm the greatest thing that God has created. Well, this handsome man by the name of Joseph, he rejected her again. She got so upset that she told a lie. Yeah. Woman told her a lie. She told a lie to her husband. He said, hey, brother Potiphar, I can imagine in my sympathetic imagination that this was some pillow talk because she said, Potiphar, Joseph raped me. That's what she said. She said, I've been raped. And you know the story. I ain't got time. I need to get to the discussion. Potiphar believed his wife, and what happened was he was thrown into jail. He was thrown into prison. Is that right? He was thrown into prison. While in prison, there was a baker, and the Bible, the book refers to him as a cupbearer. There was there. While he was there, he had some visions. He talked about in 3 days that the baker, I believe, would die. He'd be hung. Is that right? At the same time, in 3 days, that the cupbearer, he'd be promoted up and leave, right? Right. All right. Well, you know what happens. The prophecy came to pass, and the vision was correct. You know, he was good at his visions. Well, the cupbearer They wanted to find out something about a dream that Potiphar had. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Had a dream, and the cupbearer had a recollection of some stories in jail that Joseph could interpret. That was this amazing gift that God had given him, that he could interpret some dreams, right? All right. Cupbearer, he goes up to Potiphar. I know somebody. His name is Joseph. Where is his man? He's down there in jail. Go get him. Well, long story short, Potiphar brings the man up into him. He tells him about the dream, and Potiphar and Joseph, Joseph said, let me interpret this dream. The dream was that there were going to be 7 years that you're going to eat fat off the land. Is that right?
Yeah.
7 years, there's going to be a famine in the land, which means for 7 years, whatever you want to eat, you're going to have it, but in 7 years, there's not going to be no food to harvest, so you better stock up or store up. Am I right? The 7 years worth of produce. Is that all right? All right. So, it came to pass. It came to pass, and now, all of a sudden, there's a promotion in the land. Now, because it came to pass, he went from being the prisoner to being the second in the kingdom. Basically, surrounding the secretary, basically. Is that all right? Can I use that?
Yeah.
All right. Here's where discussion starts.